This is what I used to look like at 120 kg. Now, here's what I look like at 79 kg. Fittest I've ever been by a country mile. Best I've ever looked, and the abs are finally starting to come through. Six pack coming soon, baby, or shall be revealed very soon. Now, I've learned many things during this massive weight loss journey. One of them being, you can genuinely enjoy your diet and you can have a dessert every single day. You just have to be smart with it, and you have to know how many calories are going into your system on a daily basis. Now, I've tried many of these healthier alternative desserts, right? And most of them taste like shit. I've tried mixing protein powder with an egg and cocoa powder and a sweetener, putting it in the microwave for 2 minutes, comes out, tastes like absolute shit. So this dessert I'm going to show you today genuinely tastes incredible. Like, it actually tastes like an actual dessert. It's low calorie, it's cheap. You haven't got to bake anything. You haven't got to put it in the freezer for 2 hours. You can literally just make it and eat it straight away. It's so easy to do. Anyone can do it. And it tastes absolutely banging. I probably have it 5 days a week. So without further ado, let's head to Tesco and grab everything we need to make this dessert. Let's go. Something else that's been absolutely massive on my weight loss journey is, instead of getting in my car and driving places, I'll walk to as many places as I possibly can. So like if I'm going to get my hair cut, which I actually really need right now, as you can tell, if I'm going around the shop, if I'm going around the post office, like I'll walk. As long as it's within a couple of kilometers, like I'll walk as many places as I can, and always bring a bottle of water as well. And all these steps over the course of a week, they really do add up. Fuel prices still very high. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's actually nice to see some shit weather and to see some rain coming through, because in South Wales, particularly where I live in Blaen y Gwent, the wildfires this summer have been absolutely terrible. So yeah, it's nice to see some rain coming through. We really need it. Right, first of all, you're going to need some strawberries. These are reduced as well. Happy days. They look absolutely fine. Next up, you're going to want chocolate protein pudding. You can get these. I do like getting them in Aldi's, to be fair, but these in Tesco's, these are banging. Lindell's protein pudding chocolate. 5 for £5, so obviously I'm going to get 5. And there's only 106 calories in one of these, which is super low. Also, I've just had to grab one of these. There's nothing to do with the dessert, but these look absolutely banging. I've never seen these before. 178 calories in one of these as well, which is pretty good. And then the last thing you're going to want is Biscoff biscuits. I've got some at home, so I'm not going to buy any. Also grabbing some bits while I'm here. It's always the way, innit? You always end up spending fucking more. Okay, so back at the crib, and as I said, this is everything you're going to need. So Nestle Lindell's protein pudding. You can get the ones from Aldi as well. They do banging protein puddings in Aldi. They're a bit higher in calories, but there's 20 grams of protein. These ones have 14 grams of protein, but they're low fat, low sugar, and as you can see, 106 calories in the whole pot, which is, you know, it's nothing. This is a twin pack of Biscoff. I'm only actually going to use one biscuit in this dessert. And then strawberries, obviously one of the lowest calorie desserts. This whole pack, right, 400 grams of strawberries for, you know, less calories than this grenade protein bar that I got. It's absolutely mad. So obviously full of vitamins, full of fiber. You've got your protein in here, and then, you know, this is just a little bit of a treat. And there's only 37 calories in one of these biscuits, so, you know, very, very low calorie biscuit there. And in total, this dessert is going to come to 209 calories. That is it. That is insane. So before I show you exactly how I make this dessert, it's super easy to do. I just want you to be aware of how many calories are in some of the things that you might consume on a weekly basis. For example, an entire tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, over 1,000 calories. That's more than 5 times the amount of the dessert that I'm about to show you. Okay, absolutely crazy. Exact same as if you were to have a couple of Krispy Kreme donuts, over 1,000 calories. Sorry about the dog barking in the background. So annoying. It's the neighbour's dog. He never shuts that up. Really annoying. But what can you do? Also, I see a lot of people getting things like McDonald's and Greggs for lunch. So, you know, Greggs sausage roll, about 300 calories. You know, 3 or 4 of them, quite easy to consume. Over 1,000 calories again. So it's amazing how quick these calories can add up. You might not feel like you're eating a lot, but they're such high calories. So actually, you are eating a lot. It's just not proper food. Okay, so what's been life-changing for me is finding lower calorie desserts that are, you know, a lot lower in calories, but higher in protein as well. Okay, so you're filling your body with better food. Okay, healthier food, but you're still having a dessert and you're still satisfying those sweet tooth cravings and you're still dropping weight. It's literally a win-win situation. Now, I do usually have this dessert in the evening, so I can look forward to it for the entire day, and I quite like it after my last meal of the day as well. It's currently 11:30 in the morning, so I'm going to go for my long run this morning, and I'll catch up with you in a bit, and we're going to make this dessert. Looking forward to it. Long run complete. Usually do a little bit more than that, but I'm going for a park run PB in a couple of days, so I'm saving the legs. Anyway, I usually have this amazing dessert I've been talking about this whole video. I usually have it in the evenings, as I said, but I quite fancy a post-workout snack today. So let's get home and make this up straight away. Buzzing. Okay, so step number one is you want to weigh out 200 grams of strawberries, and you want to chop these up reasonably small as well. It's a little mind hack. It feels like you're eating more than you actually are if they're chopped up. It's all mind games, mate. It's all mind games. So 200 grams of strawberries. I'm sorry, but look at the accuracy on that. Incredible. And next up, you are going to grab your... Oh, that was absolutely... terrible opening. What? That was the worst open of a protein pudding I've ever done in my life. Anyway, get your protein chocolate pudding. Look at that. It's like dark chocolate texture. Oh, stunning. So get that all in there. And then what you want to do is just mix all that protein pudding into the strawberries. So here is what you should be looking like. And then we are going to crumble the Biscoff right on top of that. And that is what it should be looking like, and we're going to wash it down with a protein shake. I bought this big tub the other day, chocolate explosion flavour from Perform, and this was 50 quid and 67 servings, and I gotta say, it's one of the best protein shakes I've ever tried in my life. And there we have it. Chocolate mini egg protein shake and a strawberry Biscoff protein yogurt ball. And this is just absolutely insane. Cannot wait to consume these calories, especially after a run as well. And altogether, in this and the shake, is 35 grams of protein and 323 calories. Amazing work. Cheers. Big tip as well. Only use a small spoon because it feels like you're eating more. Again, just a little mind hack. Look at this. God. Going in. It's just so good. Like the strawberries go so well in this. Obviously, you've got your chocolate protein pudding, which is the high protein part. And then you've got the Biscoff, which just gives it that little crunch as well. It just all goes together so well. And like you've seen how easy and simple this is to do. Anyone could do this. You don't have to cook anything. You don't have to put anything in the freezer. It's just, you literally just weigh out your strawberries. That's pretty much all you're doing is weighing your strawberries. That's the hardest part. Right, so I'm going to enjoy this, and I'm going to try and have a little bit of a chill now because life has been absolutely crazy lately. I just need to try and have a bit of a chill. So if you've taken something from this video, let it be you can have desserts every day. You just have to be smart, and you have to be sensible, and you have to work out how many calories you need to maintain your weight. You can do that on calculators online. And then if you want to lose weight, take 400 to 500 calories off that maintenance number. Now, by doing this, you're going to be dropping weight, but you're also not going to be starving every day. If you were to take 1,000 calories off that number, then you're going to be very hungry every day. I'm currently on a 500 calorie deficit, and I'm doing that for 13 weeks reasonably comfortably, to be honest with you. So that's what I would recommend in my own experience. If you did want to be coached by me, I'm going to leave a link in the description. I offer a fully customized training plan, 24/7, contact support, mindset guidance, nutrition advice, video analysis of all your training, all that good stuff. So if you want to be coached by me, I got a 10-week package. I'll link it in the description. I'm also going to link my Strava in the description as well if you wanted to follow me on Strava. I am currently training for the Cardiff Half Marathon. I'm going to be going for 1 hour 38, or sub 1 hour 38. So if you want to follow along the journey, go follow me on there. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a like, subscribe if you're new. Plenty of fitness and travel content coming soon. Catch you in the next one. Have an amazing day.